Back Monday morning after a week at the patch. We got maybe like, I don't know, less than 10 acres left here. Probably a lot closer to like 5. And then we gotta move. So once we're done here, this actually puts us like at the 600 acre mark on corn. And I know that because this is the last field that was in the first planting. If you kind of go back to like the planting vlog videos, put about 600 acres of corn, give or take a little bit, in the ground there in like 2.5 days, what it felt like or was like. That's the corn that we have all the, like the flats are just not good on. Unless they're pattern tiled, then they're really good. Without pattern tile on your flats just, that's what happens there. You know, it just goes down, kills it out. It's like 160 bushel corn. And then you get onto the parts where it drained a little bit, 220 bushel corn. Drowned out spot, goes down, and then goes back up. Still really good corn, but I mean, that's one of our biggest issues in our area is getting our flats to drain, in my personal opinion. Where I was going with that, which I don't think I got my point across, is that the next field that we go to is, I don't know if it's part of the next planting or not. I think it is, but basically it didn't have that 20 days of extreme wetness, so it'll be exciting to see what maybe some of those yields are looking like. Like 4 acres to go. Morning, welcome to another day's adventure. I got a helper this morning. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Helping me move here quickly. Got to move some wagons in to the field that's getting custom harvested for me. Started last night, worked really good. We picked one hopper load and it got rained on. We had a pop-up rain shower apparently last night, and yeah, beans got rained on. We'll probably get them blended off, no big deal. Come on, get in the truck. But then we're moving back into corn. You're not gonna believe that, but that's first try. Why would you believe it? I wouldn't believe it. But it was. Yeah, that's definitely plenty enough wagon for this tractor. Too much wagon. Jake should be here with the semi anytime, basically. Moved on over to a wet bin. We know it's not a wet bin because it's not feeding the dryer or anything. But in the future, possibly, hopefully. Gotta put some fuel in this tractor. I think it just got full. We'll see how that dumps in there. We got that all marked out yesterday, so he should be good to go on where his lines are, as long as they didn't go away in the rain last night. Right on the money. It's Jake's first semi day in the grain cart, but actually running it too. But I say semi because he's gonna actually probably spend a lot more time in the semi. I think he's gonna go clean his windows. The bugs are thick. Where we've been filling at, we couldn't get the trucks off the road, which is why I installed a new entrance on this farm here last year so we could get trucks off the road. So remote one is your actual fold and unfold of the auger. So you push it forward, it'll fold down or whatever, then you can just click it back and it'll fold out. All right, so then remote 4, yep, click it forward. That you can click it, there you go, not too far. You just want to, there, yep, you're good. That's in constant flow. Now grab your remote. All right, so you've got grain on, so I can't do every part of this. This now activates your remote, okay? So now watch, look backwards and do the controls. So if you joystick one way, it'll dip your auger down, which gets you kind of like closer reach, and then it folds it back up, and then that's your tip spout you see there. So you can kind of, which, there you go, you guys can't, YouTube can't see. Tip spout and then go the other way. I mean, use your lower, so there's your lower part. So like obviously you don't lower it all the way, but like you can, it kind of gives you a little more reach. And then the trigger is on the back of it. You feel the trigger on the back of it there. Now look, see that red indicator with the numbers?
Yeah.
That's your gate indication. To get used to it, put it on like 2 or something along those lines. All right, so now you can leave it there. You don't have to close your gate, because with this green button right here turns on the horizontal auger. So when you turn on the PTO, which is the yellow knob, pull up, and don't do it now because there's grain in there.
Pull up and then
push forward. Yep, it'll turn it on, and then you hit that green button, and then that turn, like some corn will come out, but not a lot. But then when you hit that green button, that will turn the horizontal auger on and then shuttles the corn. So like when you get close to being the end, like it dumps a lot faster than the 1040. So you just hit that button and it'll shut it off.
So on the other one, the
flow gate, that one you close, this one you don't have to. This thing's got your scale, obviously. When you're unloading, it's going to be beeping at you because it's recording the loads coming off. So if it's beeping, you're fine. Yeah, so just don't worry about that. And then it'll beep when you're done. But when you're done, you know, turn that off, let the grain kind of drain out, like turn off the horizontal, it'll stop flowing, you know. It won't completely stop, but it'll be noticeably done. And then just idle down, turn off your PTO, fold your auger back in, and then that's it. So I can work you through it on the radio if you get questions. But you probably can turn off your Volvo, and it's pretty hard to put corn in it when there's a tarp on it.
I already shut it off because I figured it'd be smart to shut it off since I...
Crawling all over the motor to clean your window.
got the Volvo over here. This would be third load of the day. Get this going and set up. PTO engaged. Now we'll bump her up. Andrew's here. You don't look like you're working very hard.
I'm counting the beams.
How many you at?
A lot.
You count how many fall out or what's coming out of the shell?
Well, I'm hopeful a chain just broke. Chain just broke. The chain is broken. I don't know how to bring it. Let's go to deer. Into deer and out of deer. What are you hoofing about? Okay. You're probably gonna need to stand on the wheel. Yes. No, the rotor disengaging didn't make it. Yeah, the rotor made it. It did make it. Moment of truth. Back in action. So this corn here is like right smack in the middle of the path of basically serious straight line winds and hail, and it's pretty well kind of goosenecked and lodged over, making it real fun to find the row here. But it's going in so bad. Sometimes I have some like fluffy stuff start riding on the head really bad, but for the most part it's feeding okay. But yeah, it's pretty well all over the place. Storm got me on this one. The beans that I've been getting custom harvested are done and on wagons, so I've got to quit on corn here and head in and go get those wagons unloaded. So this morning I brought that Parker over with the Kubota, but as basically light as that Kubota is, I was not about to pull 500 bushels of beans, 450 or whatever the heck's on that thing. So we put it on my dually, right or wrong. That thing's gonna still try and get shoved a little bit. Not ideal there. I bet that was probably pretty fun, Jake. All right, we gotta go unload this. Okay, I'll try and pull that wagon up here, and we'll have to just push the deal in. I'll put the crane out. gate up for me too, please. I'll see you back here in a minute. We got one last wagon, we got one off, one on. And then in the morning I will be taking my last load of beans in, so get ready for the bean market to go up. But I'll pick back up with you guys tomorrow. Nice and early for you guys, 6:50. Made it to Allerton here. Yep, you guys can't see me. Gonna unload. Heck of a sunrise this morning. The not fun part is I'll be driving straight into that here in about half an hour. Be driving by Braille. But 8:05, and we get a leave. So there you go. That's another one I talk about how long it takes to do trips to the grain bins, and there's only one truck in the town. There's only one truck in front of me. So say I was here at 7, and that's when they started probing. This trip's gonna take, you know, half an hour over here, half an hour back. That's a 2-hour trip versus going to a grain bin. But anyways, I gotta go get some diesel fuel. Then we're gonna go grab a load of corn, and Jake should probably be there at that point in time. We can get to work. So Jake's not here yet, so I'm gonna load up and take a load. But I gotta get this combine ready to go for him so that he can fuel it and clean the windows when he gets here. So this, I wish this grain cart we could get it rewired somehow for the scales, because like if it's just parked, I can't tell how many bushels or how many pounds are on there. So I tried to just pick a semi-load before I quit yesterday, and man, I guess, dang it, did it again. If you hit the open button when you want to close it, it like trips the motor, and then you have to turn it off and turn it back on, and then you hit the right button and it will actually do what you want it to do at some point in time here. So, okay, that makes Jake ready to fuel and clean windows when he gets here. So when I get back from unloading this load of corn, we can go. Well, if you're going to be broken, you might as well be good and broken, I guess. So, I don't think I'm good and broken. There's a sheared off bolt. Can you guys see in there? No, maybe. In that area, there's supposed to be at the top of a bolt there. That's gone. And then on top of it, I got a feeling I got a broken belt. Because I just got a feeling. Actually, I know I do. Look, did it come, or did it just come off? Oh no, that's a broken belt. Look at that sucker. Absolutely shredded itself. Talk about a win. Look at that guy. Wow. That's nice. Good job. Like, way to really go for it. Just shucked it. How many belts do I got going on here? Broken. Where do you go? Hold on, let me take this off. Yeah, so this belt here is definitely not having a good time. Like it is. That's like 2 or 3 belts, so it looks like I gotta take that whole thing apart. I'm calling service. So we're back together. It's the next morning. I'll explain everything that went on there. Oh, I didn't record this next clip, which to tell you guys what happened with the planter. I'm guessing I accidentally forgot to do that, or who knows how that happened. But anyways, the fan pulley for the fan went out, or basically it wallered itself out. And that must have been what trashed that. So then through all the other stuff. And then there's a little cylinder that changes the variable speed for the feeder house. That also went out. And yeah, so those were the 2 things. So that got tapped out, and then a new bolt put into it and things put back together. But then we were able to keep going, and then we started racing the rain, which is what you guys are gonna see next. Molly's gonna help me move the quad track to where I'm gonna be at. Jake's on his way. That truck's full, so he's gonna be able to take off with it. Molly's really not helping me today. She did help me last night though. Proud husband moment. Ms. iowANFarmer is helping me with a little bit of corn harvest here. Quad track and big old Kinsey coming at you. And we're gonna go stage it down by the corn so that I don't have to bring it up here, and I can just bring the the grain cart up when Jake gets back. That was not an enjoyable GoProing experience, but we did it. Well, if you look at this, we got sprinkles on the window here, and I've got literally like 2 passes left. So we're gonna get this finished up here, and then we're gonna probably go move some equipment around. That's what we got on the docket. We're getting closer here. Well, that finishes that video. On to the next one. See you then.